binding 2.html. Array binding 2.html. Array binding 2.html. HTML will start here. Head we will follow. The script also will write. Inside that, after head, start with the body. Close the body. H1 you write. Align center. Array. Add. List. Delete. You can write here also align as a center. ID equal to total. Total. By default, I keep it as 0. Before that, now create one more p tag. P tag why I am writing, because it will print in the name line. We will have some by default space. Enter item name. Input type equal to text. ID equal to new item. A button. Save item. On click, call a function called save. Write a function called save. First, we'll create a variable called item list. By default, empty. Or maybe you can keep one item, or you can keep two items, just for testing purpose. Next, after that, write a function called get item equal to fat arrow method. Hope you remember. Right here, document dot get element by ID. Which ID? Total. Under the total, inner text equal to item list dot length. Now this function you call on load. When you refresh the page, you have a event called onload. Onload event will call onload event will get called onload event will get called. It will call the get item function. Get item function will send you the length of elements in your array browser. So once page will load, it will show below total 2. On load, it will display you in the browser below 2. See what is in this. First you have one array. How many elements? 2 elements. Then this function will call. Then this function will call onload. Onload the function will call. It will read the length of the array and using inner text it will send to the total. Inner text we have follow because total is pointing to a tag. That tag is called paragraph. So on load, it will display the length of element as a 2. On load, on page load, it will call the get item function. It will get the length of the item and display here as a 2. Let me run it and see what is happening. See, then how many? Total is 2. This paragraph, if you want, you can change to H1 also. Paragraph change to H1 also. Happening how many? Total is a 2. Here, total says is a 2. Because total number of elements we have inside the array by default is 2 only. So on load, when the page will load, it will call the function get item. Get item function will go to the array, read their element and pass to the total as a inner text. Getting the total length. Next, what we have to do when we click on the save button, the length should increase. When we click on the save button, the value of text box should go to the array and length should increase. So go here. Get item function you have written. Now after this h1, write a div tag. Give id equal to container. id equal to container. Id equal to container. Now under the container, from here we can send the list of array. Whichever the array we have under container, we can send directly item. Send this one directly. Under container, as the inner text, send the item list. Inside the item list, whatever the contents are there, all will come to the browser. Check now. How many are there? Two are there. Add one more here manually. Add one more manually. Comma is required here, not dot. Three. But that should increase once we enter the value here. Okay. Go next then. You have to write a function called save. Write the save function. Variable save equal to okay, hope written save function. Save function will be responsible to bring the value of the text box. So for that we have to write here a variable new item equal to document dot get element by id. Which id? New item. Because id is given as a new item dot value. Item dot value. New item dot value. New item dot value. After taking the value of new item, we have to push under the item list. Item list dot push. So when you are playing with the multiple function, make sure your array should not be inside the function. See, is it now? We are playing with how many functions? Two functions. One is called save, another one is called get item. If item list be defined inside the get item, the save function cannot access. Reason, it will become a local variable. As of now, you can see get item function is reading the data from where? Item list. Save is sending the data to where? Item list. Correct? Both are sending the data to where? Item list only. Item list should not define inside a function. It must be outside of the function. Then only it will happen. Else your code will be correct, it will not work. Okay? If you define inside using var, it will become a local variable. Check now. Length is increasing. Enter the value, click on save button. Not increasing. How it will increase? You have added the value, you have to call the get item function. No? If you call the get item function, then only list will be reload. Go here. After adding the value, you have to call here call get item function. This is for what purpose? After adding the new element, reload the list. Recall the function after adding new element. After adding new element, recall the function. Then only it will display inside the page. After adding, are you able to see the list? Is that increase or not? Laptop. Save it. Mobile. Save it. Getting added. Okay, so this data, this one should not display like this. It should come in proper table. Okay, number is showing here is okay, but this data should come in table. Anyone length problem or not able to add? Adding. Adding. So me not adding, so me the code. Download, have to call the function. Where is HTML? This why you open here. Close this. Onload. What do you call onload? On LODE. On LOD, E is not there. On load, LOD, LOAD, LOAD. So now, onload, hope it happen. Okay. We'll say to the function complete a script. We'll create a button here and button click will call the function get item. Then also it will happen. Now this is happening on page load. This is happening on page load. If you don't want to call on page load, create a button here. Click on that, it will call. Or on page load is happening, let it happen. Create a button and click on that, call the same function. Button click will also work and on load will also work. Both will work. Okay. Now this item list, whichever is displaying directly here, this item list is displaying as a inner text. It should not be like that. Come here and create a table. This division you give T body, T body, T body open close. Before T body, table should open and after T body, table should close. Then inside that table, a line we can add. Cell padding also we can add. Under the table, T head we can add. TR we can add. Okay. Under the TR, TH you need to add. Serial number will be there. TH, item name will be there. Item name will be there. And then action, like delete. For table, you can write some breaks also. give somewhere 400 pixel. So T head will be fixed completely. T body data will get changed. BG color orange. Okay, hope ready. Heading data is coming here. We have to change it in the proper manner. 400. Let me increase to 5600. It should look more better. Something like this. Please modify HTML, and then we can go to the script part. Ready? Something like this. Now here data will come in table format. It will not display separated by comma. See here. Container ID equal to container. So which one? T body. Under the T body, we will send the list of TR. TR will be generated by JavaScript now. The TR will be generated by JavaScript. So how the TR will get generated? Come inside the get item function. One line is written here. Delete that. Length let it be. No problem. Create a variable now called data variable equal to empty variable declaration. Then item list is the array dot map you run. Name of the item you will get separate. Index of the item you will get separate. Next, after that, name of the item will come separate and index of item will come separate. Okay, now here you are going to generate data plus equal to tr open and tr close. Now keep slash both the places, slash n slash n, so that we'll understand what is happening inside. Go inside, right here, data plus equal to, open the td, do the plus plus and close the td. Inside the TD, first pass is the index. One more TD will be there. Name. One more TD will be there. Button is a delete button. We will close the TD. Now TD button. This way. After that, last TR put double slash n. So that it should give 2-line break. Other places keep 1/n. So written. Now after that, keep a alert. So this loop is going to run how many times? By default, how many times it will run? Till the number of element in your array. So 3 elements we have. So loop is going to run total 3 times. After that, each time it will create a TR. And each TR will have 3 TD. Index name delete, index name delete. You change that. Alert will come. Now as a inner HTML, ML, the data variable we have to send. Data variable we need to send. Inner HTML data variable we need to send to where? Oh, this is not the one. This one was correct only. This is correct. Now I need to modify this. We need to add one more called container. Because after generating the list of TR, you have to send somewhere. Where? Under the container as a inner HTML equal to data. Inner HTML equal to data. So alert will come. If you do okay, it will give you the list of elements. Let me show you how it works. So yeah, it's come like this. Complete one TR, but TR we have not closed. That is the problem. TR should get close here. TR must get close. And in TR, you can keep align center so that everything will print in the middle. TR keep align center so that everything will come in the middle. We have added. Check now. Alert list of items will come. If you add any new item, that will also come in alert. If you add any new item, that will come in alert. Something like this. Remove slash n. It was just for the testing purpose. PR how it is generated. Alert is also not required. Enter the value, click on save button, it will come under the list. Check the code once, spend some 2-3 minute time. Wherever you want alert, you can keep alert, console.log, anywhere you can write and check once. Go to the inspect element. Some get item function, I will share in the chat. As you add the number of elements, length will also get increased. Plus list will also come. Will come in 2 minutes. Notice listing. Now I need to delete that. I need to delete the record. Hello? Hello? Yeah. Okay. Okay, you have sent me the list. No problem. We'll follow up. All are freshers, right? Okay. Next, after that, after adding the new item, when we add a new item here, click on save button. One message should come, item added successfully, and text box should become clear. So first, let's display a message, item added successfully. To display a message, you have to create a place here. Write a p tag, id equal to msg, and align equal to center. id equal to msg, align equal to center. Okay, hope ready. id equal to msg, align equal to center. Now in this msg, we have to send some content from javascript. So after saving this, once the list will come, you can write here one line, document dot first generate a message. If variable message equal to new item plus added successfully, new item added successfully. Next, after that, we'll write here document dot get element by id, which id, msg dot inner text equal to message. So it will say apple added successfully, mango added successfully. Okay. Any message coming? Correct. Now, how to clear the text box? Anyone can write the code one line here. How to clear the text box? Hmm? Delete the text box. We need to clear. We need to clear the text box. So how to do that? Anything? Any idea in mind? Try something. No? Hmm? अरे भाई मैं पूछ रहा हूँ टेक्स्ट बॉक्स के वैल्यू को क्लियर करना है तो आप कुछ हवा में क्यों उड़ रहे हो आप टेक्स्ट बॉक्स वैल्यू वी नीड टू क्लियर नो how you are taking the value from text box using dot value property same way using dot value only you can set empty also this line simple line dot value equal to empty that's all text box will become clear new item dot value equal to empty so text box will become clear remember that line for always clearing see after taking the value add it inside the array then clear the text box so how to pick the value from text box both the lines are here document dot get remembered by id dot value if you write only value it will take the value If value equal to empty, value equal to empty, dot value equal to what? Empty. So the value of the text box will become clear automatically. See, once we go here, ABC, XYZ, oh, it maps for me. So menu. Now we'll add the delete functionality. Now come down. We have to add a function to delete the record. Write a variable delete pro. You required a particular index. Which index you want to delete? Alert here. Index. Okay. Delete pro. Now for delete pro, when it should get called delete pro, when we click on this button. When we click on this button, we have to pass this ID. When we click the ID, we need to pass this serial number. That is called product index. So go here and on delete. On click, call here delete pro. Inside delete pro, inside the delete pro, inside delete pro, you need to pass that index. For that plus plus concatenation is required here in single quote. Delete pro you will call in single quote, and then after that double quote has to terminate. Put the index, run the page. Alert is coming. Button click, whichever the button you click, alert will come. 0, 1, right? 2. Now based on that index point, based on that index position, we can delete element from array. We can delete element from array based on this index. JavaScript has a function called push function. It will add in beginning. Pop function delete from the last. Unshift function will add in the beginning. Shift function will delete from beginning. Similar way, we have a function called splice. It will delete from anywhere. Whichever the index you will give, it will delete from there. So suppose you are able to pass the index here. Now inside this, you will call the splice function. Item list dot splice. Item list dot splice. Item list dot splice. There first you have to pass the index, and second you have to pass fixed value as a 1. 1 for what purpose? 1 for delete and 0 for add. It is fixed value. Using a splice function, we can add also, we can delete also. So from the item list array, a particular index, like maybe 0, 1, 2, 3, whichever you will pass, that particular element will get deleted, and after that particular element will get deleted, and after that once the element will get deleted, after that you have to again reload the list. You have to reload the list by calling the get item. By calling the get item. Reload the list after delete. 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 Display a message also, item deleted successfully. Display a message, item deleted successfully. Name you can remove from here, and you can write item deleted successfully. Item deleted successfully. Getting deleted, item will get deleted and message will also come. Item should delete and message should come. See, item deleted. This example possible to remember. I will give you 2 tasks now. You can try it in home. It will be in the practice. Okay. Okay. Working, not working. Let me know, please, in the chat. Not working.